Alright, so we've got new cards, new ships. We're taking a look at Ancient Gear. Now, Ancient Gear is a weird deck because it's an OTK design strategy. So any kind of, like, support cards are either going to lean more into that, or, I mean, I don't know, do you just completely change the playstyle? We've got a new 8, we got what appears to be some normal summons, or extenders, we got a continuous spell, and what is probably a searchable trap card. Let's see what the top comment is. When the gear is ancient. Alright, constructive and helpful as always, Mastodo meta. Ancient Gear Dark Golem, a level 8 Earth Machine. Earth Machine! 30/30, this card's name becomes Golem while on the field or in the grave. This is normal or special. To activate this effect, you cannot set for the rest of the turn. Also, add up to 2 Ancient Gear cards or Gear Town, from your deck to your hand. Wait, so can you add 2 and Gear Town? Is that like, is that a +3? Can you just add all 3, or is it like 1 plus Gear Town? 2 total? And or Gear Town, except Dark Golem, then discard a card. You can only use this effect once per turn. Oh, wow, thank God. Yeah, the +2 is only once per turn. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate spells or traps. Okay. So this just searches your entire deck. Pretty easy to summon with, I think Gear Town is the one that actually does it, right? The one that pops and specials from deck. Okay, not bad. These normal summons have to be really good, though. If this is normal or special, you can special an Ancient Gear from your hand. Alright. Except Tanker. Ignoring its summoning condition. Whoa, that's not bad. Any Ancient Gear monster. Or if your opponent controls a monster, you can special it from your grave instead. Take a face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do it for the rest of this turn, all monsters you control that are Ancient Gear Golems or mention it will gain 600. That's a very randomly specific number. Sure. Ancient Gear Commander. A level 4 Earth Machine 500-2000. You can send an Ancient Gear Golem from your hand, deck, or face-up monster zone to the graveyard. Deck, okay. Immediately after this resolves, normal summon an Ancient Gear monster. If you normal or special Ancient Gear Golem, you can special Golem from your hand or graveyard, ignoring the summoning conditions. Huh. Oh, that stands for cost, by the way. This is Ancient Gear Kaleido Chick. Very nice. Ancient Gear Circular, even. Oh, they made an Ancient Gear Circular. That's funny. Not quite. It's significantly worse. Advance. When this is activated and an Ancient Gear spell and trap from your deck to your hand, except Advance, you can tribute a monster, draw one, and if you do first this turn, normal summon a level 5 or higher monster that is Ancient Gear Golem or mentions it without tributing. Just add any Ancient Gear spell and trap. You can tribute one monster and then draw one, and then you can normal summon without tributing. I mean, they just gave this deck, like, infinite, consistency now, right? Like, this just adds everything. This just adds everything. Monsters you control that are Ancient Gear Golems are mentioned are unaffected by activated monster effects. If your opponent controls a monster, a fusion from your extra that mentions Ancient Gear Golem by banishing materials from the field or grave, including Golem, and if you do, it can make up to 3 attacks during each battle phase. You can only use this effect once per duel. Well, I mean, this is definitely a what-of if you want to transform your playstyle into, like, being a go-first combo machine pile deck. I don't know if you really maybe even want to play, like, all of the other Ancient Gears now, right? You can play, like, 1 or 2, plus, like, I guess, like, 3-3-1 or something. And then, like, 3-1, and then play, like, some other machines, and then you can play it as, like, just make a big Earth Machine board. And then, you know, you have Ancient Gear duel to just make all of your Ancient Gears unaffected. Would be funny if it was Earth Machines, but can't be that OP. And then you can make a Miracle Fusion guy that attacks 3 times and kills your opponent and is unaffected by monster effects. I mean, you know. I think killing is not really what the deck struggled with. It's always been maybe some consistency and plussing, and this kind of fixes some of those issues. I don't think this is going to be completely meta. Yeah, I don't even know if this is going to be competitively viable. As funny as that is to say for a deck that just got a circular printed. But this is definitely going to be a strong rogue deck now, for sure. Yeah, these are some really silly cards. I mean, +2, ignore summoning condition is always a good piece of text here. Custom card that just says Rota on it. All right, the comment section. My very first Macedo deck after getting to Yu-Gi-Oh! After 10 to 15 years. I had a feeling support for these guys wasn't far off, considering how many other older archetypes have been getting it. This card seems interesting. Won't make the deck rogue or anything, but they'll definitely be more consistent and fun. Wow. This Ancient Gear Andy here says this won't even make the deck rogue. Oh my god, I thought this was going to be strong rogue. Never mind. This is so wild. I'll doubt it'll do anything competitively, but they gave it a card that adds 2 on summon Lamau. I think these cards have potential. Maybe when combined with other Earth Machine cards. That's what I'm saying, Donut. As it stands, I'm doubtful this deck will have enough to do anything other than that other decks can do better. Man, Ancient Gear players, they're so down bad. Even the Ancient Gear players recognize how garbage their deck is. This is so sad. You compare this to the Raid Raptor support from a month ago that was revealed in a similar manner, and you just cry. Jesse got a +2 ignore summoning condition, Miracle Fusion, Fluanderee's Harpy's Featherstorm, and he's saying you cry. Insane. Good lord, they could have made these more mid if they tried. Which is kind of sad because Ancient Gear is one of the archetypes that does deserve some love. Holy crap, people, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will cry about everything. My Legacy support deck from 15 years ago doesn't have an Omni Negate, Hand Loop, +7, you know? That's so funny. I need to, by the way, I think I'm going to make this my thing. Normally, Yu-Gi tubers and streamers read the new cards on YG.org or something. This is infinitely funnier. Reading the comment section of the support. Yes, this is my new thing. Oh my god, this is a gold mine, especially Macedo meta. Ancient Gear God here. Alright, what does the self-proclaimed master of Ancient Gear have to say? These cards, specifically Golem that can be specialed, Cont that clears monsters, the continuous that clears the monster zone, and Tank that is an easy link to, are exactly what we've been begging for since 2017. Commander is mid, the trap is probably not worth playing, but the rest is absolutely fantastic. If you don't understand that, you don't understand how this archetype works. Alright, well, who do we think is right, guys? Jesse or the god of Ancient Gears? Dude, the duality of the internet is so funny. You couldn't have made these more mid if you tried. This is exactly what the deck was looking for. I mean, how do you reconcile this on the internet? I don't know, make them duel, I guess. Alright, fantastic, awesome. There it is, the Ancient Gear Roundup. Alright, chat, let's move on to one I'm very excited about. Lightsworn. Okay, this is just one card, right? Let's do the Dragon Magia Master. Okay, let's do this one with the Lightsworn one. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'll give you my take and then we'll read the comment section for the new Lightsworn monsters. Now, I'll tell you, I actually do know Lightsworn decently well. I say Lightsworn, quote-unquote. You know, I've played, like, piles of Lightsworn graveyard decks that involve Charge, Raiden, Solar Recharge, Wolf, and maybe Illumina. That's basically how Lightsworn has been for the last, gosh, I don't know, 10 years, unironically. So, you know, it's never really been a Lightsworn deck, per se. Some of the new supports, like the Twilight Swarms, were just disappointing. Like, they just weren't very good, they didn't do enough, they required too much setup, and even if you did get them set up and going, they just didn't do enough. In ideal circumstances. So let's see if this fixes anything. Dragon of the Lightsworn. Okay, we've got little baby JD. This would make a great plush toy, Konami. If you have a Lightsworn monster in your graveyard, you can special this from your hand. If this is special, send a Lightsworn from deck to the grave, except it's... Well, okay, that's just a instant rank 4 with Wolf, I suppose. If this is sent to the grave, add a dragon with 30-26. I assume those are JD stats. From your deck to your hand, you can only use effect once per turn. I mean, if you're trying to play, like, actual, like, OG, like, Lightsworn with JD, this is busted, right? Like, this just searches JD and makes a rank 4 Minerva. Like, this is cracked. The problem is, you know, I don't really know how good searching and summoning JD is in 2023. As crazy as that is to say. We've got Vice Schwartz, the card game, Lightsworn Archfiend, a Fiend. Oh, it's a level 4 tuner. You can place another Lightsworn from your hand on top of the deck, special this, and then send the top 2 of your deck to the graveyard. Whoa. That's, like, actually kind of cool. Now, drawing Wolf ain't that bad. If this is sent from the deck to the grave, target a Lightsworn in your grave, special summon it. Oh my god. Not bad. Can only use each effect once per turn. I don't want to say this, like, fixes the problems with Lightsworn, which is, you know, lack of extenders, awful, like, cards in your hand. But a card that fixes your hand and reborns is really neat, actually. That's really neat. I think this would be significantly better if it placed any Lightsworn card from your deck to the top of the deck. If this just, like, if you could just activate this and just stack your deck with with Wolf immediately, that'd be really sick. That would literally be circular. Yes, what you people don't understand is 2023. Every deck printed 10 years ago needs a circular. Yes! You need to understand. They printed Ancient Gear circular. It wasn't good enough. You know? Anyway, let's keep going. Enlightenment Dragon. 30-30. Judgment Dragon and Punishment Dragon. Okay, this is garbage. Hopefully they let you cheat this out somehow. Banishing the above cards, one from field and one from grave. Okay, maybe this could be playable because you can just banish the Punishment Dragon. Punishment Dragon is, like, so bad, though. Once per turn, quick effect, pay 2,000 life points. Banish all other cards on the field and in the graveyard. Woo-wee! Okay, well, this card is just absolutely Bazinga Zimbabwe Starbucks Coffee Vente. That is absolutely cracked. Quick effect, banish every card on the field in the graveyard. Now, obviously, there's a small problem here. Summoning this is kind of dog shit. But if you can summon this, it's actually an FTK. Once per turn, during your end phase, send the top 4 of your deck to the grave. This is this card in its owner's possession, destroyed by opponent's card. Add one of each of your banished Judgment Dragon and Punish Dragon. Then special buff, ignoring the summoning condition. This is such a funny card. Legitimately, it reads like an absolute Reddit, like, Photoshop custom card. Like, the artwork isn't even that great. It looks like someone just Googled, like, you know, Happy Dragon on Google or something. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is one of the most broken support boss monsters for a deck ever. However, the summoning condition of this is complete garbage. So that's really where this lives and dies from, is like, how do you summon this? That's kind of the issue. Minerva, Lightsworn Athena. Is this a level 8 generic monster? Oh my god, it's a generic 8, dude! Did we just... please just tell me this is reskinned Chaos Ruler. I beg you, Konami, just reprint Chaos Ruler. I will do anything. Lightsworns can't be banished by card effects. Oh, that's so funny. They just made it have synergy with this thing. Okay. You can use each effects of Minerva once per turn. If this is synchro summon, send a Lightsworn with... Send Lightsworns with different types of deck to the grave. Up to the number of Lightsworns use the material for the summon. I mean, that's just 2, right? Banish up to 4 Lightsworns from your grave. Send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Why do you want to banish your Lightsworns, though? This is weird. I don't like this card. Well, it's not Magic Ruler 2, unfortunately. I don't like this. Like, you sync... Okay, you make, like... You use like, generic 8s into this. You send, like, Punishment Judgment. And I guess you summon the Judgment. Wow, okay. I mean, this card actually... Hang on, low-key... I was too focused on them actually trying to reprint Chaos Ruler, which is, you know... you know, that's not going to happen. But this just instantly sets this up. Wait, no, it's 1 each from field and 1 from grave. This is actually not that good. Wait, no, but, like, you can just send Punishment and Dragon, and then Dragon adds JD. Holy fuck. Is this deck good? Is this deck good? There's no shot. There's no shot this is good, right? No, there's no way, like, pure Lightsworn is a good deck. How do you send Punishment and JD with the synchro? You send Punishment Dragon, and you send Baby Dragon, and then Baby Dragon adds Judgment Dragon, right? Am I messing this up? Does that not work? Oh, Punishment Dragon isn't a Lightsworn. Oh. Punishment Dragon is not a Lightsworn. Damn, my face when my boss monster isn't a Lightsworn, huh? My face when my boss monster isn't a Lightsworn. Fucking hell, dude. Alright, anyway. I don't know. This might be good. Someone might be smart enough to figure out a combo with this. I'm not crazy about this, but, you know. Let's see what Aegis does. It's a normal trap. Is this searchable? I don't think this is searchable, right? Target face-up cards put up to a number of Lightsworn monsters. Negate their effects until the end of this turn. What is it? Is this like the new, like, field spell add monster? Because they used to go, like... Every new legacy card just got a field spell that is a +1 that adds a monster. Now, the theme appears to be trap cards that are just Featherstorm. Negate cards your opponent controls up to the number of Lightsworns you control. Like, bruh. If this card is sent from the deck to the grave, set this card. Okay. Free? Jesus. Alright, well. Now it's time to look at the comment section. What does the comment section have to say? Certified Lightsworn God here. Unironically, great support. Epic support. New boss extender for the deck. Let's go, we're so fucking back. Chaos Piles are going to have a field day with that new synchro. As for more Lightsworn focused decks, they finally have an archetypal back row which they can mill to Surge. Wise can reset Garnets, and right after trigger them, and more incentive to play things like Beast. The new... Is he talking about Wolf? Who's Beast? That's Wolf, right? What do you mean incentive to play Beast? Like, that's a staple. The new Fusion are looking... Wait, isn't Lightsworn Beast like, I don't know. Anyway, the new Fusion also looks insane, being that fat a nook. That fat of a nook. Oh my god, I love Minerva. I would die for Minerva, Lightsworn and Athena. This support is going to change my life. Hopefully these supports actually get used by Lightsworn instead of some toxic grass chaos pile. Wrong, Kevin! Wrong! Okay, wow. With the new cards, an old mini Judgment is a one-card combo to get LD online. Who's LD? Did he misspell JD? Who's LD? Who's LD? The J and the L are like two keys between each other. I don't know how he misspelled that. Okay. Is there a reason why Melodious only gets 4 support cards? Oh my god. But what about my deck? Nice trap. Troll Despair. Minerva, Lightsworn Athena versus Kashtira. Yes, no. We're making up fanfiction, huh? All it needs is one good card, so maybe Dark Dragon. I'm not coping. I am completely sane. I love that they extended on the more of Dark Worlds, just being chill with them, just joining the Lightsworns. Wait a minute, are these Dark Worlds? Wait, this is a Dark World monster, isn't it? What the hell? Alright, I ain't trying to find out the story behind that one. Holy shit! Tier new support, let's go. We could not be more back. Wow. These cards are busted, holy. If the translation is correct, the Fusion Dragon is not a hard once per turn either, so you can zero Boros your opponent more than once, which is funny, but probably still not worth playing the dragons. Honestly, the Synchro and the other cards are broken enough. Yay, more tier support. Tier Lament 2.0, jokingly. I saw tier Lightsworn build before. They just up and decide to break Lightsworn again. The fuck? Great support, but I think the Minerva should also protect your Lightsworns from destruction in case you use Judgment Dragon's effect to board wipe. Great support, but I think the new Foolish Burial for 2 generic 8 Synchro should also have more card effects. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are never happy. Never happy. See, it should have more card effects. Oh my god. They should make a Burning Abyss boss monster that just does like 7 abilities. It has a continuous effect, a floodgate effect, a send for cost effect, and a +1 effect, you know. Alright, sick. Overall, I can't tell if this is good or not. My problem is I don't know how easy this is to summon. I think if this is easy to summon, it might work. This feels like it sets it up, but it's a bit weird because it only sends Lightsworns. So Punishment Dragon's going to feel like a bit harder to pull off here as the summoning condition. It's also a little bit harder to summon because you need to banish one from field. So you need to actually summon the JD. So you need to stack your deck enough, or stack your grave enough with enough Lightsworns to summon JD the turn 1, which might not be that difficult with Dragon, now that we have a literal JD searcher. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This is very cool, though. Also, this trap card is ridiculous. I think this is above average support. I still think it's going to be Rogue. But I could be wrong. I hope it's wrong. Because I love Lightsworn. Mill decks, graveyard decks. Get it twisted. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright, that's a good little segment. Minerva can make the other Minerva, at least for good mills. Yeah, exactly. Like Minerva into XE Minerva. Check Punishment Dragon on card market. German card market. Huh? Did they buy it out? Is it gone? Wait, is it gone? They're all gone? Have I got filters? It's gone. It's actually just It's gone. That's so funny. There's no way. Punishment Dragon. Is there an ulti? Yeah, Japanese. Yeah, these are just Japanese. Code of the Duel. This card has 1 printing? Oh, it's back. 1,000 euros. Buy Punishment Dragon. Buy Punishment Dragon. There's no English? Yeah, I guess you have to settle for a French Punishment Dragon. Ugh! You think French Punishment Dragon just, like, instead of nuking the board, just, like, surrenders itself or something? I don't know. I can't believe they only have 1 printing of this card, Clownami. You are everything that's wrong with the market. Okay? Clownami. Listen, buddy. I have one question for you. Why did Punishment Dragon need a reprint? Have you been playing Punishment Dragon? Name 1 person in the world who's been playing Punishment Dragon. This card, before today, the release, was sitting at a nice, comfortable €1.45. A €1.45. That is like, that's like half a piece of, like, shawarma. Like 1 little strip. What do you want? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Anyway, these were very funny.